So as always, we start with our breathing first. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And after we've taken a few nice breaths like this, we'll start to exhale through the pursed lips. And as we do this, we can just set our intention to slow the exhale down and extend it, and just see if we can fully empty our lungs. And you should start to notice that your diaphragm's engaging and you're coming back in your body, back into the present, back into the room. So we just continue doing this deep diaphragmatic breathing. I'm going to start activating the fork while we keep breathing. And just allow the sound of the fork to capture mind's attention. Put your focus on the sound of the fork. As you keep breathing deeper and slower, you can just shake off the day, all of that busy stuff. Just let it go. As you allow the sound to travel where it goes, wants to go, where it needs to go. Guiding you, guiding your awareness and your attention inwards. So you're going to ask that part of you that watches over you while you sleep to watch over you in the session. Keep an eye out and an ear out in your environment where you are. If there's anything that requires your attention, that it'll bring you up out of the session with a clear and calm, focused mind so that you can resolve whatever it is. And by having this part of you watching over yourself, like it does when you sleep at night, you're free to just let go and relax as deeply as you can. So you can get all of the benefits that are available for you today from today's session. So we're going to start by activating the points of your body, opening up the pathways so that whatever needs to move and flow along and be discharged into the planet from the session can do so easily and effortlessly. So start by activating the 2 points on the soles of your feet, the K1 points. And just allow the sound to open those points. Then there's 2 points on the side of each knee. We'll activate those points. And we'll run the sound from the points on the knees down to the K1 points, opening up a pathway. And we'll do this just by setting our intention. If you like, you can use your imagination and imagine a path from the points on the knees down to the points on your feet. See the light or hear the sound, feel the sound travelling along that pathway. And now on the sides of your hips, there's a point on each hip. We'll activate that point. And run the pathways from those points down to the knee points, opening it up, clearing it out. And from the knees down to the K1 points, out into the earth. Then we'll come up to your sternum above your heart. We'll activate this point. Run a pathway down to both hip points, and down to the knees, and down to the feet. Just allow the sound to open the pathways from the heart point down to the K1 on both feet and out into the earth. And now at the end of each collarbone there's a little divot just below it. These are your lung points. We'll activate these points and connect them back into the heart and down to the hips, down to the knees, and down to the feet. And finally the point on the top of your head. We'll activate this point. And run pathways down to both the lung points and back into the heart, back down to the hips, down to the knees, down to the feet, and out into the earth. And just set our intention to allow the sound to travel along the pathways, clearing out obstacles, opening up as wide as it needs to be for everything that needs to be discharged from today's session, so that it can do so easily and effortlessly as it comes up during the session and after. So we'll move on now to building your biofield. We start by activating your Earth Star and moving that into position. So I invite you to take a couple of nice deep breaths, long slow breaths. Let go and relax. Allow the fork to connect with your Earth Star between your ankles. And that's the one we're looking for. We get a nice strong connection with a bright tone. So we'll start to move the Earth Star down. Got a little bit of sharpness to that sound, so we keep just breathing. Set the intention to let everything go. Allow the sound to guide you. You can use a weighted fork and a crystal just to clean that sound up. And bring in the feeling of a still lake on a cold winter's day, where the water is like a piece of glass. And then we allow that to ripple all the way out. All the way out to the edges of your biofield. So keep moving your star down. A nice, rich, full sound. And keep breathing nice and long and slow and deep. And that's the Earth Star into position. So we'll turn now and send the sound up the ascending channel. From the Earth Star to between your ankles. Between your knees. Into your tailbone, into your root chakra. Into the sacral chakra and solar plexus. Solar plexus into the heart chakra. Heart chakra into the throat chakra. Throat chakra into the third eye. Third eye into the crown chakra. And bring the sound out of the top of your head and we'll form it into a whale spout. And bring it down, forming the outer layer of your biofield. All the way back down to your Earth Star. And 10 to 12 inches below your feet. That's right. Then we'll charge this pathway from the Earth Star all the way up the ascending current, out the top of your head, coming back down in a 360-degree field around your body, all the way back down to the Earth Star. A nice strong flow, clear field, firm but flexible boundary. Nice. So we'll move up now and do the same with the Sun Star. A little bit too much charge in there. It's nice and clear though. So we'll just smooth that charge out before we start to move the sun star into position. Might use another weighted fork and a rock just to give that nice, cool, calm, relaxed. Now listen to that. Okay, so we have a nice connection with the sun star. We'll start to move that into position off the top of your head to about 10 to 12 inches out. We've lost our brightness, so I'll bring in a weighted fork with a crystal now. So bring our attention back to our breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth, through pursed lips. Engaging your diaphragm. That's right. Allow your breath and the sound of the fork to guide you into a place where you feel safe. That's it. I'm going to bring in some brightness to the sound. Just pick that sound up a bit. And that's the sun star into position. So we'll turn now. Send the sound down the descending channel, down to the Earth star, and we'll bring it around and build the inside layer of the biofield. And connect the sun star to the crown chakra. Crown chakra to the third eye. And that's it. We'll allow the weighted fork to show the mind how to just calm right down. Just let it go. You can pick it all back up after the session, but just give yourself a break. Let it go. That's right. Third eye down to the throat chakra. Throat chakra down into the heart chakra. Just allow the sound to wrap around your heart. Let it know it's safe. Heart chakra down to the solar plexus. Solar plexus down to the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra down to the root chakra. Root chakra down to the knees. The knees down to the feet. Down to the earth star. And we'll bring the sound up on the inside of the outer layer of the biofield. In a whale spout all the way back up to the sun star. And we'll charge this pathway up with the sound. Now we'll connect the sun down into your sun star. Now run that energy down as ascending current out through the inside layer of your field all the way back up to the sun. So now we're going to ground everything into the center of the planet. We'll drop a line from the Earth star all the way down to the center of the planet. Tethering your electrical body onto the electrical planet and your physical body onto the ground, onto the earth. Have you at home on your planet, in your body, in your biofield, connected to the heavens. So I'd like for you now to start to use the sound as though it's like a spotlight. And the spotlight's turned within you. I want you to use the sound to look around somewhere deep inside you. There's a place that's known as the still point. Where everything's perfectly calm, perfectly quiet, perfectly safe, perfectly free. So follow the sound, use it to find your still point. There's no right or wrong, there's only your still point. Maybe a tiny, tiny little place, or maybe all through you. When you've located your still point, I'd like for you to take all the time you need in the next 7 seconds to travel there to the still point, your still point. Go ahead and do this now. Follow the sound to your still point. And now that you're in your still point, I'd like for you to take some time and reconnect. Get to know your still point again. Discover all of its qualities. What does it feel like? Is there any sound there? Is there any smell? Get to know your still point. That place where you're safe, calm, comfortable, free. Just allow the sound to help you reconnect with your still point. And do this in whatever way feels right for you. Because it's your still point, so there's no right or wrong. It's just your way. Remember to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Follow the sound and explore your still point. Maybe it's a place where you know you have everything inside you, everything you need to handle any challenge. Maybe that's what your still point means to you. I don't know, but you know. And now, as you're feeling really good in your still point, I'd like for you to know that your still point has a still point, and we're going to go there. And once again, it's the same steps. We begin by following the sound of the fork, down, looking inside like a spotlight, seeking out the still point of your still point. And you know that this place is going to be so good. Because your still point's just so good. So the still point of your still point must be amazing. Go ahead now and look for the still point of your still point. I'm going to change forks to help you find that one. Where is the still point of your still point? And keep looking till you're sure that you really know that this is the still point of your still point. And when you've found the still point of your still point, I'd like for you to use the sound of the fork to guide you down all the way into the still point of your still point. So take all the time you need in the next 7 seconds to go ahead and do this now. Go to the still point of your still point. Follow the sound. Now that you're in the still point of your still point, once again I'd like for you to take all the time you need to reconnect with this still point, the still point of your still point. Discover what it's like in this still point. Get to know this place intimately. What are its qualities? What are its sounds? What does it feel like inside the still point of your still point? That's right. There's something you should know about being in the still point and the still point of your still point. There's these deep, safe, comfortable, calm, peaceful, free places are inside you all the time. They're inside you while you're sleeping, while you're eating, while you're inside, while you're outside, inside you when you're driving in the traffic, walking down the road, chatting with a friend. Your still point is always there, inside you, looking after you. So I'd like for you to look around and find a symbol, one that represents your still point. One that you know will give you the feeling, the emotion, the sensation, the thoughts, the understanding, the knowing in a moment. If you came across this symbol, you would know that it represents your still point and your still point of your still point. So go ahead, take all the time you need in the next 7 seconds to find that very special symbol. There's no right or wrong way for this symbol because it's your symbol. But just make sure it is the right symbol for you. Now what I want you to do is wrap it up in a way with whatever you need to wrap it up, so that when we come up out of the session, you'll have this symbol available for you to use. So go ahead now, take all the next 7 seconds, all the time you need in the next 7 seconds to wrap your symbol up so that you can bring that back with you. And as you're doing this wrapping, I'd like for you to start doing your belly breathing again. And just know, each breath you take in and exhale, doing your belly breathing, you're forming an unbreakable conscious bond with your symbol. And what this means, what an unconscious breakable bond is with your symbol, is moving forward every time you belly breathe, you're going to re-enliven this experience, the full experience of the symbol of your still point and the symbol of your still point's still point. So continue wrapping your symbol in a way that makes this true for you. This unbreakable conscious connection, unbreakable conscious bond. Anytime you need to feel calm, safe, free, have some time out, space from any stresses in your life. Now when you belly breathe, you'll be activating your symbol, the symbol of your still point and your still point's still point. A deep peace, knowing everything is okay, as long as you continue to focus on your breathing. Okay, so I want you to strap your symbol to yourself in a way that you know it's going to stay there as we travel back. Follow the sound from the still point of your still point back into your still point, and take all the time you need in the next 7 seconds to get back to your still point. And now we're back in your still point. Take a couple of moments and just enjoy your still point before we come back. So now we're going to use the sound of the fork to come back up, back into your body, and I'll close the session. Back up to the day-to-day life, living, the dynamic part of your life. Just take all the time you need in the next 7 seconds to come back. And as you do, just check to see that the symbol's there where you strapped it against yourself. Maybe touch it, check it. Know that it's there. So I'm going to go ahead now and close the session. I've done some really good work today. Because I don't know about you, but I feel great. Got my symbol strapped to me, ready to use any time I feel like I need to. So I started the solar plexus. We'll do a figure 8 down around your feet, crossing back over at the solar plexus, up around your head, back to the solar plexus. We do this again. And once more. We're wrapping all the work we've done today, wrapping it up and sealing it in. And we connect your will with the divine will and bring that into the present. And finally we'll wrap you in a cocoon of sound. From the top of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes, and back up to the top of your head, And from the tips of your toes and all the way up to the top of your head and back down. Just wrap all the work we did today up in this cocoon of sound. So I've got my thumbs on your K1 points. I just take some nice, slow, deep breaths. Wriggle your toes and wriggle your fingers. Come back into your body, back into the present. Feeling lighter, brighter, faster, stronger, better in all areas. Because you are.